Hello, hey everyone, it's me Seth and this is just another video blog. Today is going to be an interview special. As you can tell, I have my friend here, Jason Webb. So here we go. Welcome, Jason Webb, to the video blog.
Thank you, Seth.
My pleasure to have you. We are just going to go ahead and go into the questions. So, Jason Webb, where are you from?
Seth, I am from the great land of New Zealand.
New Zealand. So you would be what they call a kiwi.
That's correct.
Now, where does that come from? Like,
Well-
why would we call you a kiwi?
Well, our bird that is native to New Zealand, you can't find anywhere else in the world, is called a kiwi.
A kiwi.
It's a small,
A brown fuzzy thing.
flightless bird. So it can't fly, but it's almost, it's endangered, which means there's not many left.
Oh.
But they're native to New Zealand. You can't find them anywhere else. Got a long beak. They kind of rummage around in the dirt, get out worms and bits and pieces.
So where you're from in New Zealand, what is something very special about that particular area where you're from?
So I am from the South Island on the east coast, just outside the major city in the South Island, which is called Christchurch. So my town is called Rangiora, and something special about, I guess, the region is that apparently it's one of the only places in the world where you can go snowboarding on the mountain, but you can also see the coast. You can see the sea from when you're snowboarding. So
Nice.
apparently that's quite special, and it's kind of like that. So I live about 10 or 15 minutes from the sea, from the coast. But then I'm only about an hour's drive or hour and a half drive to the snowboarding field. So
Awesome. That's really cool. Snow and surf. That's what I call a vacation spot. So, what is it that you do at YWAM Perth?
yeah, I lead one of the sports DTSs on the base. So we have two that run a year. One in July, starts in July, and one in October. And so I lead the July one, and currently am at the moment. And it's the best. It's great. So it's a normal discipleship training school, 3 months lectures, 3 months outreach, but with the flavour of sport. So we will play, we enter in local Perth leagues, as well as playing sport as a school, as a class. I like to spice it up a little bit, play cricket, play sports that maybe people from the Northern Hemisphere wouldn't play normally. Rugby, etc. But we like to spice it up a bit with a bit of everything. And then on the outreach, we like to, if possible, depending on where we go, incorporate it into our evangelism, incorporate it into our ministry. It's a great way of drawing people together, and then using it as a platform to share the gospel with people. So it's great.
We're coming up into the final month of lecture
final
phase.
3 weeks. Yeah.
Right. So, where is it that you guys will be going on outreach? Can you say?
Yeah. So our outreach is set. So we'll be heading to Mozambique for about 7 weeks, and then we'll be heading to a place in the Middle East, which unfortunately I can't disclose in this kind of forum.
It's secret.
But it'll be good.
Yes.
It'll be great. So we'll be using sports, working with churches in the area.
Well, can you maybe give me a little bit of insight into one thing that God has maybe revealed to you or spoken to you during this whole time of leading the school for this quarter?
Yeah, I think this quarter, something that's been really coming through, I think, on the school, but also personally, is this whole thing of not becoming familiar with God, in the sense of we are friends of God, we're friends of Jesus. It says that, but then also knowing who God is in all His glory and who He is, and standing in awe before Him. And I think that's something that we can never be in that place of being too familiar with God, because He's God. And I think that's come through week in, week out, and something that I've just been taken back by again and again, the holiness of God, being in God's presence, and being in that place where, to draw close to a holy God, we need to be holy. And it instills something that's very special, I think, and very profound in us, that when we approach and when we go into the throne room of God, He's holy. And He will refine us, and so that we can come closer to Him. But I think that's something that has really shaped, I think, my walk, and I never really get past that one thing. He's God, and that we can have relationship with him, and as we come closer to him, he'll refine us because he's holy, and he calls us to be holy as well.
As you guys know, he's from New Zealand, but Jason and I are actually really good friends. We actually used to live in the same house together, so we've gotten to know each other quite well. We even were bunk mates, so we even had the same bunk bed.
Bunkies.
And it was a lot of fun. And so I got to know Jason really well. And one thing that I do know about Jason is that he loves vehicles of many kinds, like cars, motorcycles, just anything fast, anything that makes a lot of noise. And he can make car sounds, like a car revving up. So I've asked Jason if it's okay if he actually would demonstrate this and let you guys hear his revving of the car engine, as I like to call it. So we're gonna let him just go for it and make this sound, because I really want to hear it.
I mean, it's true. I do love all sorts of vehicles, especially dirt bikes. I love cars as well, but I love dirt bikes. So, I mean, I could do a few different ones. I guess like one of the ones is, you know, the classic old school gas guzzling V8, like, you know, that kind of down the, lumpy. And then you've got what I grew up on, the old two-stroke dirt bike. It's like a ding 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 ding, down the road. There it goes.
It went that way. Oh,
yeah, and then you've got kind of the Japanese kind of like tuner, drifter type one, like kind of snaking down the road.
Of course. The snaking is very important.
Yeah, laying a bit of rubber, you know.
So he's a man of many talents, folks. You don't want to miss out on this interview, so make sure you guys stay tuned for sure. Well, thank you so much for coming onto the show and being a part of the interview for the video blog. I really quickly just want to share with you guys update on my finances. Things are really, really rocking, and they're really, really exciting. And I'm excited to show you that money has come in once again, and we are now almost up to the $2,500 mark, which is really, really fantastic, which means that finances are coming in quickly and they're coming in great. And I believe if you've been seeing my post on Facebook, that you would know that if I had 22, I think, people give just $40 each, that I would actually have all of the finances that I need to keep myself in the country, to continue doing the work that I'm doing here in Australia, and to continue going out into the nations. So make sure that you guys are staying tuned to that, as well as being aware of where I am financially. I just want to keep you guys on the update for that. I hope you enjoyed the video blog tonight. If you guys have any questions or comments, please make sure that you post them on the YouTube channel, or you can find me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Seth.H.Brooks, or you could easily email me at sethhardenbrooks@gmail.com, just to give me some feedback. And let me know who else you want to see me interview for next time. I promise I'll try to get a German on there next time as well. Yeah, but I think this is going to be pretty much it. So thank you so much. I love you guys, and God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.